Hey guys, it's me, Kimmy. I know I have not been here in forever, but I've been having so much craziness going on. I had some family issues, which consumed all of my time. I would not change it for the world. Then after all of that, I ended up getting COVID. And I had COVID, which put me on my butt for like a week and a half. And literally like right coming off of COVID, there was a bad storm. Some tornadoes came through and I probably ended up getting knocked out for a few days, which is why it has taken me so long to get to reviewing this. If you don't know what this is the Juvia'S Place Culture 2 palette, and it retails for $38. It is a very beautiful palette. I have opened it before I knew I had the vid. After I found out I had it, I did not open it anymore. Here is a look at it. You guys can see. I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna do my face and just let you guys watch me do my face. Probably put it on the high speed or whatever so it don't take too long. And then after that, we'll do some swatches. We'll talk about the palette. We'll say how I feel about it. You guys, I have not touched this palette. I have not swatched this palette. I have not used this palette. So me using this palette is going to be my first impression right along with you guys. So I'm really excited for that. I haven't done my makeup on camera in so long. I do have my little trusty mirror here. This side broke, so I covered it in vinyl and I put a little smiley face on it. But this side is still A1. It's dirty, but it's A1, so I'm gonna wash it and then we're gonna get started on the face. And yeah, you guys do it with me. That's why I have a little bun on. My hair is a mess under this. Like, these braids gotta come out like today, cause baby girl, they look over. Also, if I sound a little funny, it is because, like I said, I am getting over the vid or whatever. I still got a little cough lingering, but I have got a negative test, so I am okay, you guys. Let's get started. Okay, you guys, so I'm all zoomed in. I'm using my Canon G7X Mark II camera, which is a different camera than I usually use for my sit down videos, but I was specifically asked in a comment to use this camera to do my makeup, so that's why I'm using this one. I usually use this camera right here to film my sit down videos. This is Nikon D5500, and I do have a 35mm lens on it, and this is the camera that I usually use with this lens to film my sit down videos. So if the quality is different, which I'm actually kind of digging it from what I can see, so yeah, you guys, that's the camera I typically use, so that's, if quality is different, that's why. I'm going to start with I think I'm going to start with Soweto, and I'm just going to do all my upper lid up here. And then I'm looking at this in like Yoruba. I feel like that's a color in a different palette, and Maasai, I feel like that's a color in a different palette. Some of these names I've seen before, but the colors are different, if that makes sense. But I do, I reviewed another palette and literally all the names were the same as another palette except for one. So I feel like they're recycling names but not colors. it is time for the swatches of the Culture 2 palette. Okay, so I did turn my brightness down some. I'm going to be doing swatches. I accidentally dug my finger into this one, my fingernail into this one. It was so uncomfortable. I hate when that happens. But I think I'm going to be doing columns. No, I'll do rows. Yeah, I think I'm going to do columns rather than rows because it looks like that's kind of how the colors are set up. So I'm going to start over here and do this column from here to here, and then I'll just work my way over. Okay, y'all, this is the first column. This column right here. Ignore my burn mark. I burnt my arm. But that is the first column from here to here. These beautiful greens. I'm obsessed with every one of them. This one right here was so smooth, like ridiculously smooth. I loved it. Okay, it's this column right here, the yellow and the greens, and that's it. You can't really see Omega that well on my skin tone, but it's the color I used in the inner part of my eye, and it's really cute. I really like it. The camera's not doing it justice, but it's because it's a color shift, and it's just from like green to kind of a reddish color, and it's really pretty. This one, this yellow here, Warburg, I feel like this is something that you'll need to pack on top of a primer or a concealer because it is kind of dusty, but it's still got good pigment. And so yeah, I feel like that's common for yellow colors though, like actual yellows that aren't metallic. I feel like that's a common theme, like in any yellows. I've never gotten a yellow eyeshadow that just wasn't powdery. And same with nail polishes. It's hard to get, I just think it's something with yellow pigments. It's hard to get good yellow colors. We are going to go in on this very bright row right here. I love this color right here. It's called Marseille. That is a color from another palette. Like this color isn't, but that name is. Like I told you, I'm really seeing Juvia'S Place recycle the names, not the colors, but the names are being recycled quite a bit. That blue is so good. This color here is it's not a shift, but it's a shimmer. It's called Jollof. That is the kind of shimmer red color I used on my eyes after this dark color. So yeah, this is the row of the column that I used. I am getting a little staining from almost all of those colors. Okay, the blue stains a little, but I feel like with blues and purples, staining is to be expected. I feel like I don't know of any blues and purples that don't stain. Just my personal opinion. If you know of any, let me know. So we are going to go onto this column right here. These two look the same, but this one has a different color shift than this one, but the camera's not really doing it justice. This one is a little more whiter, and this one is a little more grayish brownish, and this one has like slight bluey yellowy undertones, and this one is just more like one tone. It's not really a color shift. This is what I have on my highlight under my brow bone, Yoruba, and this one is called Shuku. But yeah, like as you see, the pigment is there even after rubbing it. Like I still have pigment left. The pigment is crazy good. Oh, I didn't even talk about Rivers. I'm sorry, you guys. This is the color I was talking about. So pretty. That bright gold turn. Oh my gosh, I gotta do something with that. That was beautiful. Now we're gonna go in on the next to last column. I'm excited to see how this mental color looks. So yeah, I know how this looks. This is what's on my outer corner, is this dashiki. So, and Soweto is like at between like the brow and the lower lid. So I used a lot of these colors. I did good. Can I say dashiki in the pan looks kind of like a really red tone dark brown, but it's very maroon and it's so pretty. A burgundy. I love that swatch. Like this color palette, those colors like together are just everything. Like that whole lineup is gorgeous. I love this color. You can't really tell that it's a color shift, but it's a color shift. I don't know, can you guys tell? Yes, it's so good. I really love it. Yeah. And that's this column right here. Okay guys, let's get into our last column. This one I'm a little iffy about. I just feel like it's going to be very chalky, very uncreamy, just splotchy. Like those type of colors usually do that. The rest of these colors look very promising and I'm excited for it. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, y'all. Okay, y'all. So I wasn't wrong, but I was wrong. This color right here, the one I said was going to be very chalky. It is a little chalky, but it's nowhere near as chalky as I expected it to be. It's definitely workable. It's kind of like that yellow where I said you would have to kind of pack it. My battery's low. You kind of have to pack it. But other than that, like, it looks really good. This one is also cute. This Lagos is phenomenal. I absolutely love it. This is the one I stuck my finger in. But y'all, it's so creamy and smooth. And also this is really pretty purple. I've been looking for a similar purple for a long time. I'm gonna give you guys one last look at the colors and the full palette. This is the robe that I have on. And okay, you guys, that is really all. That is the Culture 2 palette. As I said, it retails for $38. And yeah, I love it. Like, as to be expected. The other Culture palette was bomb. This one may be better than that one. It's some colors in there that top these. There's some colors in here that top that one. But they're both wonderful palettes. If you try to go back and forth, get them both. Get them both. I'm saying it. And that's really all, you guys. I'm Kimmy. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I drop another video. And I'm out.